Lydia Daydall, Fight Connect TV, and I am backstage at Fightzone with, can we say victorious? Because you got the belt with you, and newly victorious Charlie Schofield. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Cheers for having us on tonight,
Not at all. What brings you down here tonight?
Just watching the boxing, enjoying it, there's some good fights on. So yeah, I've come down here, show my face, and taking it all in with the setup.
Yeah, what do you think? Let's talk about the setup here for a bit.
It's tough, it's really good. I mean, last week, when I boxed in myself, it's hard. You can't fully take it in because you're in the zone. I was saying to Phil earlier on, it's almost like you're possessed when you're about to go in the ring, and you can't enjoy it properly. But tonight, being able to sit back and watch it and watch the ring entrances and just the full production, it's great to see. It's top.
How is it? Because I know what it feels like for me as someone who works in media to come to a show and to see, when you guys walk out and the wins and the losses. Because I get the joy of getting to see you before you fight and afterwards getting to speak to you.
Yeah.
Well, how is it for you to come to a show and be like, God, this is only me last week, or what's the feeling like?
Weird feeling. It's strange. Almost feels like unnatural because it's your job to be in there doing the work.
Yes.
But then at the same time, it is nice to switch off a little bit and just sort of appreciate the sport of boxing and watch some of the lads get in there and go for it and see their hard work being put in. So yeah, it's nice to see.
Do you do that thing that we do? The couch fans are like, oh, you should have done this, you should have done that.
You know what? No, you know what? I don't. Cause I know how hard it is when I'm in there, but I know what you mean though. Like it's always easy to sort of judge when you're on the outside.
Yeah, or you can see in a different perspective.
I mean, in 2 months then I might be one of the people, but with me only boxing last Friday, I know them shots feel. So
listen, I'm asking everyone that I'm speaking to tonight, Charlie, about the gratitude that you must have to be able to be out fighting in these kind of times.
Yeah.
How was it for you to be in there last week?
Oh, it was top. I mean, I've not boxed for nearly 2 years now.
Yeah.
So I mean, I know, like I said a minute ago, about how it's almost like you're possessed when you're walking in there, so you can't really enjoy it. But after it, once it was all done, you sit back and think, wow, it was great to be back out, and I'm fully appreciative to be able to have been given the chance to get out and box and do my job, because for a year and a half, probably 2 years, I've not done it.
Yeah. Did you have any fears about ring rust, or if you could still do it?
Didn't have them fears because I was just in a positive mindset, and it was just like, I was going for it, and that was it. So I started fast, and then I boxed clever for the rest of the rounds, and it was good. I was just glad to get the win.
Good stuff. I hate asking it after fighters when I'm doing a post-fight interview, because they're like, I'm just out of the ring. You're a week, so it's not too bad. But what's happening in the near future? Do we have something? Because that's what the fans want to know. They're like, we know you fought, but we want to know what's next. We want to know what we can support you in.
Yeah, no, cool. Well, what's next is I've just tied up a McDonald's down the road, so I'm going to go and get that after this. But
what did you get?
Oh no, I'm going to go and get it afterwards.
What are you
going
to get?
Yeah, I'm going to get.
What's your order in McDonald's?
I'm going to go there. Sweet chili chicken wrap meal, large, extra chicken select box, a few chicken nuggets in there, and then a McFlurry as well.
Oh, so we're really going. We're pushing that boat right out.
Yeah, we're going for it. Big time.
I can appreciate that.
But in terms of boxing, I'm not too sure yet. I mean, I'll be back in the gym next week.
Yeah.
Just getting back in there, tick over a little bit, and then I've signed with Dennis Hobson now, and Kevin Marie's my manager. Rob Rimmer's my trainer, and we'll all sit down together and we'll see what doors open and which is the best route to go down. Absolutely,
and I have to mention your sparring partner, Tommy Fury. We have to ask. Everyone wants to know about Tommy Fury right now. How have you getting on with Tommy?
Oh, sound, yeah. I don't know what to say. Because
he's hot topic at the moment because of the whole Jake Paul thing.
Ah, right.
Is he going to get that fight, Charlie Schofield?
Oh, yeah, I hope so. If he gets his quids in, and and Tommy's a sound lad, and his family are as well. So I hope he gets that fight.
Absolutely.
It'd be great, and flip the neck.
And what is your opinion on these YouTubers that are coming in and having a bit of a knock?
You know what? It's entertainment at the end of the day, innit? It sells, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And for the past 6-12 months, I've sort of looked at it and thought, God, why is that happening? This is ruining the sport. But then someone threw a spin on it the other day, and I've not sort of looked at it this way before. And when you see big fights that in boxing with pros that don't happen, and you're upset because they don't happen, you think. So, you look at it and you think, God, these YouTubers are ruining the sport, because them big fights aren't happening. But then when you take a step back and you think, the big fights that should be happening in professional boxing, that aren't happening because of other reasons, that's kind of what's ruining the sport.
Yes.
Just let those YouTubers do their YouTubing thing.
Yeah.
And that'll just that'll pass that. But as long as the big fights happen in boxing, that's all that matters really. And it's just a shame that they're not happening. And I know COVID's, I know it's going, but it's sort of like had a bit of a hold on boxing. Nothing's happened for the past year and a half, but it's the big fights we want to see.
Absolutely.
So if we get the big fights on, the YouTubers will just go away then.
Yes, they will. Yes, they will. That's a very good. That's a positive outlook. I can get on board with that one. But listen, I'll let you go. I know we're going to get the last round of the main event here, or the co-main event. Thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it. And lovely to meet you, and lovely to have you on Fight Connect TV for the first time.
You too. Cheers. Nice one.
Charlie Schofield for Fight Connect TV.
Thank you.